As we wrap up 2022, it's only right that we go ahead and start thinking about 2023. So without further ado, let's get straight into it, man. Let's get it. We're gonna be breaking down my top 10 most anticipated releases coming in of the year of 2023. And I'm gonna be 100% honest, majority of it, if not all of it, I think is Nike and Jordan brand. Now, before you get mad and wanna comment, the reason behind all that is because New Balance, Saucony, Reebok, Adidas, they don't really put out or get their information leaked as much as Jordan brand. Maybe just because people are not seeking it as much, or maybe just because there's more people behind the scenes finding out about colorways, information, and all the above dropping from Jordan brand and from Nike almost every single day. It's constantly going on. So based upon all that information being leaked out and given to us, we already got what's going on in the springtime and even in the fall coming in from Jordan brand. So with that being said, I've compiled my little list of what I'm looking forward to and what I'm looking forward to getting my hands on moving into 2023. I want to give a huge shout out today to Shop GLD for sponsoring today's video. With a season full of gifting, giving to yourself or giving to someone out there, it's the perfect time right now to shop and cop yourself some nice piece of jewelry, specifically from Shop GLD. I personally love to rock the Cuban link yellow gold. It always looks good, matches my skin tone, matches my dreads, and it just looks heavenly around my neck. And GLD was founded off the idea that everybody out there should be able to have high quality jewelry at an affordable price, made with real gold and built to last. So much that GLD is willing to back that up by offering lifetime guarantees on all purchases. And each piece of jewelry is designed in Miami and worn by some of the best artists out there, from Lil Baby, Wiz Khalifa, Snoop Dogg, Justin Bieber, Rick Ross, and more. And if you're trying to order something, make sure that you order it before December 21st. That way you guys can get it before Christmas. And the perfect thing about all this right now is that GLD is offering 33% off holiday gifts. Click my link down below in the description box and order before December 21st so that your item will arrive before Christmas. And you can also support this channel by adding my show's name in the GLD post-purchase survey. Check out GLD, man. Shop, look good, feel good, and yeah, keep it moving, man. Salute to Shop GLD for sponsoring today's video. Coming in at number 10, y'all, I have the Jordan 12 Lucky Green. There's already pictures out floating about this. This actually been on the sneakers app as an upcoming shoe moving into 2023. The twos themselves, I've spoken about this before, but Jordan brand has big dreams and a future for what is coming forth with the Jordan 2s. You've already seen multiple pairs. I've heard from higher ups in Jordan brand that the 2 is going to be brought to life like how the 1s are. And at this point already, it's already happening. J Balvin, A Ma Maniere, Union. We had the Jordan 2 Chicagos that are about to release very soon, Off-White. And now moving into 2023, we have, of course, this Lucky Green, and there's various other colorways of the 2s releasing, from a black cement, and I forgot the other one, but we even seen, of course, the Shelf Lights, Manilas, the 218s, all just dropping, tons of Jordan 2s releasing, and this Lucky Green kind of has a classic type of look to it, bringing back a nostalgic look, as well as a cell bottom on the midsole, and this is releasing on February 3rd so far. Coming in at number 9, we had the Jordan 8 Playoffs, and this one has been on my books for a minute. Those, alongside with the Bugs Bunny, I've been waiting to get my hands on a pair of Jordan 8s. The Jordan 8s are one of my favorite models in general. They are very different from any other Jordan out there. And it's kind of like a niche area, you know, the 9s, the 8s, even the 10s, they're all like in a niche area. The 7s, 4s, 6s, 5s, all that are very high and popular. Once you start getting into the 8, the 9, the 10, it gets very weird. And then of course the 11, bam, the 12 is kind of cool. 13 is, you know, for some people, I love them all, don't get me wrong, but this is how it goes. This 8, a classic colorway, those along with the Bugs Bunnies, and I would love for a Dornbecker to release later on sometime. That I want a re-retro of that. I need that shoe in the collection, but I definitely need this. Supposedly rumored for September and retailed at $200. Regardless of the fact, it's coming home to me. Jordan 8 Playoffs coming in at number 9. Coming in at number 8, we have the Jordan 1 OG High Celtics. The retail price point on these are gonna be $180, supposedly releasing in April of this upcoming year. And we've seen how the black toes have done. We've seen how the bread toes, the yellow toes, all these type of toes out here, right? Well, the Celtics colorway has a little bit more history to it and is a retro colorway out there. So I expect some hype behind this shoe. It is what it is. I expect to see some hype going on along with this shoe, and just people loving it. The ones still have that flame to it, along with the 3s, of course. 1s, 3s, 4s are some of the best right now in the game. 7s, 11s you know, with this recent release, have somewhat taken a back seat. But the ones for the past couple of years now have been just strong. You feel me? Like Viagra strong. It is what it is. I expect nothing less from this but a instant sellout when it comes to the Jordan 1 Celtics, just like before. Coming in at number 7, we have the Jordan 13 Playoffs. This is a very, very anticipated sneaker for me. The 13 Playoffs released back when I was in high school. It's a shoe that Jordan, he actually wore. He actually wore this shoe. So when it comes to stuff like that and the actual storytelling behind it, it hits a little harder for me. The ring around that Jordan, for that ring on that finger, that added addition to it. It being a part of the playoff series in all black 13, great premium quality leather. And it's been since, I want to say before, once again, I think 2011 or 12 since this shoe has last retroed. We've been waiting a long time for this shoe. So for this to come in, I had to add this one to the arsenal. The 13 breads, the cherries, flints, the playoffs, those are some of the top 4 Jordan 13s to get your hands on. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I'm pretty sure there's one I'm missing. He got games, I'm happy I didn't miss on that because y'all would have chopped my nuts off straight up. But with that being said, the playoff is an added addition that I myself need. And supposedly the retail price point on this is $210, along with some other shoes later on in the list. Jordan brand is making that jump, like they're doing it, and they're doing it very quietly. $210. Cardinals just dropped it. It's getting crazy out here. Coming in at number 6, we have the Jordan 4 Thunder. We gotta bring the Thunder if we brought the Lightning, and it was only a matter of time. People love the Lightning. In my opinion, of course, the Lightning stood out more, but the fact that the Lightning came first, there's going to be a lot of hype around that Thunder. It is what it is. Black and yellow, you can't really go wrong. It's a great looking shoe overall. It hasn't really, retroed since 2006. Well, it didn't even retro it. I think it originally released back in 2005, 2006 when I was in high school at the time to get the Thunder and Lightning. So it's going to be a great little 2023 with that release around the corner. Supposedly releasing May 13th at a retail price point of $210. Once again, to that 210, it's coming. It's coming. And I ain't talking about that coming. Get your head out the gutter, but it's coming. The Thunder, though, however, I expect nothing but a sold-out show, man. I'm definitely adding it to the arsenal. I got my Lightnings right there, chilling. They need their Thunder, man. I gotta bring the pair together. It's only right. So be expecting that one for sure. Coming in at number 4, we have another classic for me out there, another high school type of edition, and that's the Jordan 5 Deep Burgundy. I've been waiting on this shoe to retro for a very long time. I've been just in love with it. I've always liked this shoe. I've always loved the colorway. And, I love burgundy. You guys know that about me. It's always something that's always added to my collection, and I can keep buying that color over and over and over and over and be okay with it. But this one is all suede out burgundy. I believe the tongue is like more of a gray 3M, but I've been waiting on this shoe and didn't even know if they were even gonna retro this type of shoe because they're retroing shoes that were new colors at one time. What I mean by that is the Thunder and Lightning dropped as a brand new color in 2006, and they're retroing those colors. Before that, back in 2006, they were retroing the OG colors. It was an OG and then it's a retro, right? So in reality, these are retros of those colorways dropping back in 2006. Another perfect example is we dropped the shattered backboard a few years ago, right? That was the first time that colorway ever dropped. When it retros the shattered backboard, it's gonna happen. They're gonna redrop that colorway eventually, maybe 10 years from now, who knows? They've been dropping 2.0s, 3.0s, 5.0s, and 10.0s, so we might got some time. They're gonna get that money before they bring that banger back. But this is another one that is giving that price point of $210, and supposedly a fall sneaker releasing later on in September, so we'll just have to wait and see. Coming in at number 4, we have the AMM in Jordan 12 dropping in the white and black colorway. And we know that, for the most part, AMM has been killing it. I own the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4. I got rid of the 2s. I got the 1, the 3, and the 4. And I don't really wear them that much as I need to. Like, I'm gonna be making sure if I'm not rocking a shoe, I'm getting rid of it. I'm not trying to stock shoes anymore at this point, you feel me? And with this colorway, I think it's gonna do well because it's an AMM collaboration, but I'm gonna be 100 right now, and it is what it is. Some people are not gonna like it, but moving forward, and not saying that I have, but I'm gonna be even more uncut and raw with stuff, This colorway, it's cool, but it's the same shit, okay? It's literally white burgundy, black burgundy, burgundy, burgundy. Yes, it sounds crazy coming from a guy that loves burgundy, but I own the Jordan 1 AMM, it's white and burgundy. It's good to go. I own the 3. It's a white and brown and got some burgundy in it. Good to go. I own the 4. It's all burgundied out. It's good to go. And I get that AMM is trying to push their, you know, they want to make it like that color like stand out and be, when you see that color, you know it's AMM. Like, that's what it is. I'm all for what the storyline and what they're telling and what the shoe's about and empowerment of the black community and voting and all that. I'm all for that. That's what I want myself to represent. But just from a sneaker standpoint, you know, I can donate to their cause or whatever. But as far as me wanting to keep and continue buying the shoe, I just feel like they need to spice some things up a little bit. The color is fabulous, but I'm a little watered down. You know, that I feel like you see what happens with off-whites, right? Like every off-white shoe, they bring in different colors with it, whether it was the Air Force One, the MCAs, or the blue, the green, the yellow, the Jordan 4s, they swap it. Like, it's just, you know, like there's different things going on with each shoe. It's something unique. And with the AMM collabs, they've been very subtle in the same type of thing. The 4s that we've rumored to see, at least, I mean, they all, you know, it's just very too similar. But I don't want to knock it. It's definitely, if I didn't own any of those AMM, I definitely would add this one to the arsenal. I want to add it. And I probably still will cop the shoe. Will I keep it long term like I've kept the rest? I don't know, because it's kind of like the same thing. You feel me? So I'm sorry, y'all. I know I hurt some people's feelings, but I'm just keeping it 100 with you, okay? I'm ready to see something new from AMM, okay? I'm ready to see something new. Coming in at number 3, I don't even know anything on this one, but I'm gonna have to go ahead and put it out there. And I wanna give a huge shout out to Seth Fowler, right? Because I actually saw Seth's video on this. I watched some of Seth's videos and I agree with some of the things he stated. But with that being said, I have to agree with the fact of Off-White. We don't know what direction they're going, where they're going, but we do know that there is a year's worth of work left to be done with Off-White. And that's even if Virgil's wife wants to continue the legacy on, which I think she definitely should. I know that every king has a queen that's behind him, backing him and pushing his ideas and helping him. So I believe that the thoughts and the things that went behind with Virgil's creativity, I believe that his wife shares that. Whether she was a big part of the brain or she learned from it, you know? So I would love to see that continuation of the Off-White brand through her eyes, through her children's eyes. So I'm looking forward to seeing, you know, post Off-White. And I'm pretty sure that's what Virgil wanted. Like, I'm pretty sure this was the plan after all, like the continuation. So I'm looking forward to it. I mean, look at companies like Gucci and Louis, the owners and the people that made these brands. They're long gone. Some of them are long gone, but their families, their children's continue that on. And I would love to see that continue on with Off-White and Virgil, his wife and family. So I'm looking forward to seeing what Off-White brings to the table moving into 2023. I'm excited because I know it's gonna be good. I know. You know, it is what it is. I know it's gonna be good. So to each his own. Coming in at number 2, we have the Jordan 1 Stealth. This is going to be the panda of Jordan, you feel me? We already seen what the hype happened and what happened behind the Jordan 4 military black. We saw what happened there. So we already know now, you do that, which was hyped, resell. People, you saw how Kyson was acting about that shoe. They wanted to put the military black before the Fire Red 3 as far as sneakers of the year. They wanted that on the higher list, which that's for a whole nother video that we'll talk about top 10s on that coming soon. That was a 4. You know how in this day of age that we're in right now, right? The 1 is bigger than the 4. The 1 is bigger than the 4. And I mean, there's a good argument there. It's the Jordan 1, the first shoe, you know, the 4, which was a great one. I think from 1 to 4, I like the 4 like the most, but the 1, you can beat it up, you can destroy it. It's the cheaper price and all that. So there's a lot of factors, and that's a debate that it's an argument that I myself don't even want to get into, because I feel like they're both great shoes. But with that being said, you saw how the military black did, so you can only imagine how a Jordan 1 Stealth is going to do. A Jordan 1 high OG with the Nike Air, white and black. It's gonna be a big shoe, bro. It's gonna be a big shoe. It has to be. It has to be. And coming in at number 1, of course, we had to give it up to the Jordan 3 Reimagined. These are supposedly releasing in March, $210 on the price point, and then people are already out there with pairs already. Like yeah, you know, hey, it is what it is. I don't know how they doing it, what they doing. That's for you to decide. I'm not trying to say you know, I ain't trying to say nothing either. I'm just saying, boy, people out there already with them bad boys. I think even Bull got a pair. I don't, like, it is what it is, but I'll take my time and I'll get mine when I get mine, you feel me? But it's a 3 with the Nike Air on the back. I personally am more hyped for that shoe than the Lost and Found. Now, don't get me wrong. I like the lost and found, and I think maybe it's because I had the lost and found I'm feeling like this. That might be what it is. Let me correct myself before I even get ahead. But what I'm trying to say is, before the lost and found dropped, right, I have the Jordan 1 Chicago downstairs. The real one, the one from 2015, that one. So when I got this, you know, I got a more, I guess, cooler vintage styled, right? I don't own a Jordan 3 white cement with Nike Air on the back. I did at one point. I even owned the free throw line one. It was pretty much the Jordan 3 white cement with Nike Air on the back, but it had the free throw line on it, which was very, very dope. Kind of hate I sold it. Suits the Gucci Lou. I sold it though. It's gone. I didn't own the 88. Remember those? The Jordan 3 88 with the Nike on the back? They retail for $200 back in 2014 or something like that. It was a $200 shoe back when Jordans were going for $170. They charged us $200 for the Nike on the back. We're pretty much getting that shoe, but in the nostalgic look, once again, like the lost and found. So I'm looking forward to it because I don't have a 3 in the collection. I have like that. I have the black cement. I don't have the white cement. So Birdman hand rubs with that one. You feel me? Straight up. Let me know you guys' thoughts and opinions down below. Give me your top 5 in the comment section. I want to know where you guys are anticipating on this year moving forward because I would love to hear it. But yeah, with that being said, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And I'm going to see y'all on the next one, all right? I'm out. Peace.